just wanted to ask one of the young ladies that have been with me from inception, and I'm extremely proud of her. She is the inspiration behind the first portrait, A Woman in the Mirror, and I'm so proud of her at this point, and our little CADVA volunteer in the back there. And Tiffany Jackson, like I said, as an inspiration because of what she went through, and her story had hit the media, so many of you may have heard about her. Now Tiffany is in school and she is fully employed, and it's very important that the message from Tiffany is heard quite loud and clear. Tiffany, can you come up?
Unlike many victims, I was fortunate to be given a second chance. My story, I really don't want to go back there because of my son. We have been through a lot. He has witnessed the entire incident, which was very dramatic. It took a toll on him. We have had him go through counseling and all these things. So basically what I would just want to say is that even though you may be going through domestic violence, you may be going through it physically, emotionally, psychologically, verbally, the thing about it I realize is that there are always signs and there are always signals, some of which we may tend to ignore. But I just want to encourage myself and other single mothers out there who might be suffering silently. I just want you to know that I, as an individual, I can relate to the pain and the heartache of being humiliated and the feeling of isolation. It brings you to a place of brokenness that sometimes makes it very difficult for you to really recuperate and to move on. Nevertheless, speaking from my experience, I do know that support is very important. It's very important to have someone. Sometimes it's not financially, just having somebody there to talk to. Somebody there who can reassure you that it's not your fault. We tend to blame ourselves at times. We tend to make excuses for our perpetrator's action. I remember when I was attacked, it was in my own home. It was in the presence of my son. And because of the attack, I have had some very serious injuries to my right eye, which has caused me presently to have compromised vision. It's to move on. Sometimes experiences are there to make us strong, and mind you, if it was a choice, we're given such a close call, or to see themselves, to have a glimpse of death, I should say. Nobody wants to be there. Because of my injuries, I had to withdraw from college. I'm a teacher in training. And when I look back, I would have been finished by now. But I have to go the whole process over again. Nevertheless, I have life. And I want to use my experience to encourage other women, to encourage and to embrace. And our police force, oh boy, they failed us big time. Sometimes it's like, isn't justice there anymore? You go through all of this and they drag you to the court, and it's like you're forced to relive your experience. You feel as though nobody cares. My case has gone through the court. I did everything. Before I was attacked, I was actually verbally threatened. I remember going to the station on many occasions, making reports. Nothing happened. My last report, I made it exactly 1 month before I was attacked in my home. Then I was taken to court, of course. I took him to court. What happened? He's there walking free. I have scars. I have psychological damages. I have everything to live with for the rest of my life. He is there. Nothing is happening. Our judicial system, it's a failure. I can boldly acknowledge that. But we have each other. We have strength. I have my little son. And I'm thankful for my friends. I'm thankful for the opportunity of being here and to embrace other women, and just to let you know that there is hope and we can make it. We are survivors, and I thank God for the strength of being here. I thank Him for the opportunity of being able to reach out to other women. I know one thing, that I would use my experience to help others and to let my voice be heard, just to let them know that there is someone there who actually cares, someone who can relate to being in a broken position of being helpless, feeling it's as if you are alone in this world. Now, for me, it took a while for me to get adjusted to my new life. This wasn't how I was born. I was born perfect, but as we all know, things do happen. Just want to encourage you to be our friends and our sisters, our neighbors' keeper. If we can render assistance, just encourage them, get out of the relationship. They do want it, it's just that at times the feeling of helplessness is so overwhelming that you don't know what to do. Thank you.